The Rosary is divided into three groups of mysteries: joyful, sorrowful, and glorious. The joyful mysteries are 1. The Annunciation, 2. The Visitation, 3. The Birth of Jesus, 4. The Presentation, and 5. The Finding in the Temple. The sorrowful mysteries are 1. The Agony in the Garden, 2. The Scourging, 3. The Crowning with Thorns, 4. The Carrying of the Cross, and 5. The Crucifixion. The glorious mysteries are 1. The Resurrection, 2. The Ascension, 3. The Descent of the Holy Spirit, 4. The Assumption, and 5. The Coronation of Mary. The Rosary is a prayer honoring the Blessed Virgin Mary. It uses 150 Hail Marys and 15 Our Fathers, while we think about the life, suffering, and glory of Jesus. In the early church, many hermits could not read the Psalms. So they said one Our Father and one Hail Mary for each psalm, keeping track with stones or beads. The word rosary means a garland of roses. Each prayer in the Rosary is like a spiritual rose offered to Mary. Saint Dominic first spread the practice of saying 150 Hail Marys instead of the 150 songs. In the 1200s, when false teachings were spreading in France and Italy, the Pope sent Saint Dominic to preach. When his work seemed unsuccessful, he prayed to Mary and began using the Rosary to convert people. This method worked everywhere, and many people returned to the faith. The Rosary is a powerful way to receive God's grace through Mary's prayers. Many conversions and miracles have come from praying it. During wars and dangers, the Rosary brought help from God. For example, during the battles against the Turks, the victory at Lepanto in 1571, and the rescue of Vienna in 1683. Because of these events, the Church created the Feast of the Holy Rosary, celebrated on the first Sunday of October. The Rosary is simple, which makes it especially good for children. It is the prayer of the humble and is very pleasing to God. Saint Francis Xavier, a great missionary, prayed the Rosary daily no matter how tired he was. He wore his Rosary openly around his neck to honor Mary. At the same time, the Rosary is a prayer of deep reflection. Even the wisest people cannot fully exhaust the meaning found in its mysteries. When Saint Francis Xavier was called to many far-off places to help the sick, he often sent them rosaries. He told them to pray or at least wear the beads. He promised that they would either recover or stay alive until he could come to give them the sacraments, and this always happened. Usually, only 1/3 of the Rosary is prayed at a time. 50 Hail Marys and 5 Our Fathers, using a string of beads. The Rosary combines spoken prayer with meditation. It summarizes the most important events of the Gospels and is a very powerful prayer. Catholics should try to pray at least 5 decades each day. We begin the Rosary with the Apostles' Creed. Then we say 1 Our Father, 3 Hail Marys, and 1 Glory Be to ask God for more faith, hope, and charity. This is the introduction, but it is not required to receive indulgences. Many indulgences are attached to the Rosary. Each Our Father and Hail Mary can gain 500 days of indulgence when prayed on a blessed indulgenced Rosary. We say the Our Fathers on the large beads and the Hail Marys on the small beads. 1 Our Father followed by 10 Hail Marys makes a decade. 5 decades make a chaplet. Each decade ends with a Glory Be. When praying, each person should hold their own Rosary and move their fingers along the beads. If praying in a group, only one person needs to lead with a Rosary. During each decade, we think about one mystery of our faith. The Rosary's joyful, sorrowful, and glorious mysteries help us reflect on Jesus' life, suffering, and glory. Some people criticize the Rosary because the Hail Mary is repeated many times. But people often repeat words when they feel strongly about something, like a child asking for something over and over. The Bible itself repeats phrases many times. One psalm repeats, "His mercy endures forever," 27 times. The angels continually say, "Holy, holy, holy." Jesus himself repeated his prayer in the garden. The Litany of the Blessed Virgin is a prayer that gives Mary many beautiful and symbolic titles while asking for her prayers. In the Litany, we call her names like Mystical Rose because her soul is beautiful and holy. We call her the Tower of David and Tower of Ivory because of her strength and purity. We call her the House of Gold because God lived within her. We call her the Ark of the Covenant because she carried Jesus, the giver of the law. She is the gate of heaven because Jesus came into the world through her, and she helps lead us to heaven. She is the morning star because she guides us toward God. The Litany of the Blessed Virgin is often prayed at the end of the Rosary. It is also called the Litany of Loreto, named after the town in Italy where the Holy House of Nazareth is said to be.